Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and we're on the train, the building train, making our way down to the end of the line. I have decided that we need a cleanup episode, and we're going to do such a thing right now. The first thing we need to change is we're going to set our steam to backup power only, because right now we are producing way too much steam power when our accumulators could possibly be handling this whole thing. So I'm going to try to, right now, as you see, we're having a peak here where the accumulators are fully charged at this stage, and then we're just using solar for there. So I only want to use the steam power after the accumulators completely discharge. Looks like we're using both at night now. Which means that we probably need more stuff. We need more panels, but that's getting delivered as we kind of go along here. As we see, yeah, it's looking pretty decent, but that's the thing, we're really short of those substations. However, still, we can set this to go, and this will only come on when we absolutely need it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is put in an accumulator, and we're going to use this accumulator simply to measure charge. And we do need to hook it up to the rest of the network, of course, so that works. And the energy is recharging on this accumulator. We're going to connect it to each of the pumps here and here. And we're going to set the accumulator to reach the charge level. That's the only option available. And the output signal is A. Now, A is a percentage of the charge in the accumulator. So we want to say that if A is less than, I don't know, 15%, then the steam engines can come on. And we're controlling this through the water pumps. So this is not going to be flickering on and off all the time. It's going to be a slow process because when the water pumps pump water, it has to all get used up by the boilers and stuff like that. So it should be just fine to control it that way, and it won't be annoying like some other methods, like if you use just a power switch to connect it to the network. Okay, so that's the easiest way to do that, setting it to backup power. And let us proceed onward. Now, we have a few things in the way, as you might be aware, just slightly. Oh my goodness, let's get some of the trees out of here. And we need to start moving some of these things along. There we go. Oops, this one is a little bit too... I could actually do this differently. That way and that way. And we'll connect our tracks as such. I'm going to do some of this by hand just because we have so much junk in the middle here. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be kind of connected onward. I'm going to go slow though. Okay. Now, I am not bothered about these miners. We can move some of them to in between the tracks. All right, there we go. Looking good. Thank you very much, bots. Fantastic. I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. All right, and these miners are connected to those out there. Oopsies. I meant track. I didn't mean to click on the locomotive. There we go. All right, and here is our beautiful starter base, which indeed was temporary because now it is going to be, it has been out of use for quite a long time because we have finished researching red and green science a long time ago. And if say for example, we are researching something with all of these science packs, these guys will not contribute unless they have every science pack required for the research. So this has been kind of dead for a long time, as well as the rest of our base. It served us very, very well, so I'm quite pleased at how it performed. But now it's time to say goodbye. We're going to have to just pick up all of this stuff here. We're going to delete this whole structure, and it's going to be good because we are done. We don't need it any longer. Let's get this power pole hooked up over here. Oopsies. There we are. Come on, bots. You can do stuff. Let's get the termites out as well. because I just need more throughput of stuffs. Oh my god, we have way too much stuff. No. Wow. I'm gonna have to come here and vacuum up stuff. I can go back to my train and dump some of this in the train. I think that's probably the best solution, maybe, for a lot of these. Oh no, we're gonna have to really clean up there quickly. Let's go in the last carriage here. Just put in some of this extra stuff. Wow. Well, we can have 1 stack of that. We don't need 2 though. And all of these yellow belts, definitely don't need all of those. Not right now. And a couple of the miners. I think we'll be needing those. Let's go back down. Though before we do that, I really do want to take care of this. And we can continue to mine this area just a little bit. So... and then put those there, and we'll just put a power pole right in here. Okay, come on, bots. Come on, it's okay. You can do stuff for us, it'll be fine. Just come in my inventory, it's all good. Yeah, much better. Okay, let's move onward. Right, we're now at the end of the line. We need to pick up all of this stuff on the ground. This is kind of horrible, I have to admit. Already? Full again? Oh my god. Holy fuzzy cats. There's too much junk here. We do need to get this connected back. Oh yeah, we have all this other stuff. Wow. So many plates. Yeah, we had full furnaces full of all these plates and things. That's where that came from. Okay. We're almost filling up our train cars completely. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I'll leave that little thing over there as well. But yeah, we do need to collect all the little bits and pieces that we've left behind on the ground. Oh man. And more! Oh no, come on. Man, I wish I had bigger inventory. But I'm kind of trying to avoid using more mods, because there's just a lot of them. Okay, let me just put boxes here. We'll put in belts there. We can have all those inserters. Pick up those later. Wow. So much stuff. Why is this not... oh, it's not still not connected. Okay. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Gonna have to dump a bunch of this back into the base, and we're gonna have to start recycling systems. Now that we have things like requester chests, we can start recycling things pretty easily. Oh my god, so much junk. I had no idea that there was this much here. Oh my, wow, just so much stuff. Yeah, just put all this stuff in here. Labs, half the belts, put these guys in there. Grenades. You can have all the grenades you want. These guys too. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Definitely not what I wanted to do. Instead of putting this one here, I want to put one of these iron chests there, because we can make these chests bigger and unload our burdens more easily. Alright, what do we got on the research menu? Braking force. We have not had enough requests for braking force yet. I know that some people wanted to see coal liquefaction, so I think we could probably do that. We could also do laser turret damage for the bots. Not the bots. What am I talking about? For the biters. Special for the biters. Oh man, so much junk. Right, we're gonna have to... this is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna have to come back and clean all this up later, I think. Because it's just horrible. This whole thing. Come on, bots. Once more onto the breach. It's all of these furnaces being basically filled to the brim with stuff. That's what we're kind of looking at with that. That's why there's so much junk in here. Come on. go. Thank you very much. Take it all. Come on, bots. Let's go. I'll grab that. Thank you. Okay, no need to circle around. We can just process. Processing, processing, processing. Boom. Wow. Okay, that was more extensive than I wanted it to be honest. I thought we were going to clear this out super quickly, but we did not actually. Surprised me. Okay, now here's the magic moment. Where are we going to turn? I wonder if I should plan out the steel station first and then build the tracks. That might be the most intelligent way to do this, because we have no reference point at this point as well. We also do need to have, looks like 1, 2, 3, we have 6 copper coming off of here, and we have 4 iron. So we're going to need probably 2 copper stations, or at least an 8 feet of copper, and 4 for iron. Okay, what else we got here? Get laser turret damage 6. Sounds good to me. So we need to plan this and figure out how we're going to get this stuff sorted out. Okay, I need more train tracks. I probably need more of the chests and all the things that I possibly put in all those, in all the chests over there. Right, so let's, we do need to get rid of all of these trees. Let's move this along. The other thing we need to do also is make sure we have parking. Parking is supremely important for trains. We might even have the train line go below where these green circuits are, depending on how extensive we need this area to be. Now, the other option here is we could move this closer by shunting this iron up into here. That is a very, very definite option for now, so we can kind of ignore this space where that particular conveyor belt is going. Okay, let me look in our blueprint book full of lovely stations. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for these stations, but I feel like, and someone brought this up on, one of my mods brought this up, and I'm not going to say who because I don't want you to bombard him with questions like, why did you ask this? Why did you say this? And I feel like it's a good thing to have homework in this way for actually building things yourself. Let's see, where do we want to, it's called Rails. I think it's Rails, yeah. It's a good thing to be able to build these stations yourself instead of constantly relying on just blueprints and just plopping stuff down. I feel like that's not really that useful. So we're going to have unloading. Here we go. With the station. Okay, this is 4 out. Is that what we want? I think that's kind of what we want, actually. 4 out. And that is 8 out. This is another one that is 8 out. I feel like we should do 8 out for both. We're going to just put this down because it's a marker. We'll have them come in from the left and go out through the right. I think this should be enough space, I'm hoping. Or I could put it here. You know what? Why not put it there? There's no reason to be super far away. And I know those tracks are facing the wrong way at the moment. For copper, I think we're gonna need an 8-belt balancer on one side of the copper. So let's do this here. And we'll put the copper on this side. We'll have the copper feed over the other side of the rails. Alright, so we want to get rid of these guys right now and have them go the opposite direction, generally. Get rid of these trees here. It's funny because I used to spend hours and hours and hours designing train stations. And to me, it's such a funny thing when people say, oh yeah, I just want to plop this in 5 seconds. It's like, no, it's just, it feels kind of strange, I have to admit. Very, very strange. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be at the perfect length there. I think this is going to be fine, I hope. Ooh. Oh. We have an issue here. We have right now too many blue belts. We need to convert them from, let's see, blue to red. And we need to do all of the conversions from blue to red, including the undergrounds and the splitters. Yeah, there we go. And I think what I'll do, so I'm going to do a delete ghosts. I'm going to whitelist ghost, entity ghost, right? So we're going to delete all the ghosts. This is such a cool feature. I love this on the deconstruction planner. And now we're going to take our unloading station, shove it in here. It has magically turned into other things. There we go. This, I think, is perfect. Maybe. There we go. Much, much, much better. I need to go and get more termite bots, I see. Goodness me. And I also need some stack inserters. That's one thing that we do need to grab from the mall when we get there. I might just take the train back to the building station. Just go the long way around. Wow, don't we have any more? We don't even have any more belts. Oh my god. They must be in a box somewhere. They must be in a box. Alright, let's see if we can make a turn around here real quick. I'd like to build some of the things that we need. Oh man, this is going to be annoying. Okay. Oh, no. I have to clear it. Clear the ghost thing off. One more. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's back this train up. I think, should I? I probably should just load these cargo wagons to capacity. Just have a whole bunch of them. Let's drive it forward just a teeny bit, because we're going to put most of that stuff in the back of the train anyway. Okay. You can have more wood. And then I will just take this stuff, shove it all in there. Okay. Man, oh man, so many things. Alright, cool. We actually have too many cars on the train now. That's okay, and I'm not going to fill that one up. I am just fine, thank you very much. Let's go back to our building train site and see what we could find there. I know that I haven't finished building that yet, but it'll be okay. We have, right now, way too many inserters on us. We need to get just a normal inventory of stuff, and hopefully that'll work well. Okay, looks like our steam engines are not functioning, which is a good thing. Can I click on this and it'll stay, maybe? So, right now we're functioning on accumulators. Looks like last night the steam engines did have to kick in midway through the night. Oh, and solar was taxed completely during the day, probably just powering those accumulators and storing all the energy. Makes sense? Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to get all of this stuff, put it in a couple of chests here. Thank you, stack inserters. And get these guys powered up. And in a zone, because we're not in a Roboport zone at all. Where did my Roboports go? I thought I grabbed a few from the train. Didn't I? Did I not? Are we slow on... Oh. Yeah, we are actually slow on electricity because of the lack of complete power. Maybe it's not the best idea to do that at the moment. I don't know. But it should be okay. Let's take this off. This is done. This one is done. And I want to get rid of so many things here. I can... Oh, the easiest way to do that is just open up one of these boxes and you can just take everything that you don't want out. Copper, I could use one of those actually. And the rest, I think we can leave. Oh yes, here are my Roboports. Give me them back. I need them. Thank you. Okay, there's still... Wow, there's a ton of accumulators in there. And I was going to pick up some special things like stack inserters. Wait, why are we not making these? Hello? No! No, 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 no. Oh dear. I seem to have forgotten to make them. Jeez. No. Is this making them? Yeah. It's just we need a stack inserter to be building stack inserters with those nice green circuits here. Okay, there's one. Oh my goodness, or three. There are three in there. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little while until that happens. Let's get worker robot cargo size. I think that's a useful, very useful thing. All of these materials are getting shoved into these storage containers. I really need to set up some nice recycling for different things that we could use elsewhere. Now, how are these guys going? Oh wow, we're still short on these red circuits. What's the problem now? Oh my gosh, no green circuits at all. Holy fuzzy cats. Just very, very few coming through. I almost feel like it's more important that we shunt this iron over here for now, but man, what else do we need in that area? We needed red belts, we needed Roboports. Yeah, I think we're okay on that. And then the stack filter inserters are kind of a pain in the socks, because I'd like to have all of them before I get into this. Yeah. What we could do is we could grab some red circuits and put them... Let's go to red circuits. What I'm thinking is just hand feed some red circuits into the substation assemblers so that we have more solar power getting made or being useful and activated. Oh boy. And of course I did not put in a box. Oh my goodness. It's okay. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Okay, we'll put some in a box right here as a provider chest. Good. I think we'll have like maybe 2 stacks. That should be plenty. The machines are making the red circuits, but it is a slow process. What's going on up here? Are you guys working okay over here? Things are going fine. What's the issue with you guys? Are you all working? Some of you are working. You're missing just green circuits. Okay, so wow. And they still didn't get this thing going. That's kind of sad. But yeah, I think the issue is mostly the green circuits coming along here. We can speed this up, speed up the belt so that there's less delay for the later machines. Sometimes that will help. There we are. Worker robot cargo size is done. And character logistics slots. That sounds very tasty indeed. Go get that. I am skillfully avoiding going back and finishing that train station. I must go do it. Well, I'm not avoiding. It's more like I'm waiting for those stack inserters to be built and other things that we kind of need to make that train station. Okay, let's go back to the mall. I love having this little train here. I think that works pretty well. And of course I have... Oh, hey, I have some on me. Hooray. Let's just feed these guys in here. How many each do they take? 5? Alright. That's good. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. It works. Stack inserters. Stack filter inserters. Where are you, my friends? 7. So now 14. That's not enough. It isn't enough. No. Well, what we could do is just connect up the whole station and then later we can get things sorted out. Right. Now, I think we could set up blue belts here. This is blue undergrounds. These are blue belts. These are blue, these things, splitters. Are these connected? They are not connected via the lube channel, alas. So let's get that sorted out right now. Sort of forgot. Oh, not that one. Please, please, have some decorum, man. Oopsies. All right. Nice. Okay. Let's connect this with this. We will be able to get some blue belts made. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to... I think what we're going to do is just delete these, all of the inserters between these areas and the chests. And then we're going to repaste them from the blueprint. Because the blueprint has special circuit conditions for this whole arrangement, which we would really love to use. Oh my gosh, we need to put some of this stuff in here. Okay, go, go. All the stuff, go, go, go. All right. And we'll get, because what the blueprint does, essentially, is it recycles all the stuff from storage before drawing from, I don't know if you heard that or not, that was lightning outside my house. It recycles the things from storage before pulling from the passive provider from the machine. So it's a recycling system. Let's get out our mall blueprint. Malls. KOS mall. I'm going to use the late game one because it has blue belts. And it has the proper chests. The early game one has like steel chests. So, okay, so now these guys have conditions on them. Basically, this one feeds into the chest that has X amount of slots free. This one only feeds if there is more than this amount in the network. Okay, and so we have this one in the requester chest. It's requesting only 50 of them. And this one right now is, so what it's looking at is the network here. If we have 50 in this chest or also the storage chest, it counts both providers and storage chests. So if there are more than 51, then it's got to take from this chest. And you can see that it has a green light here because right now the bots are going to be delivering all of those belts that we sort of evicted from their chests, going to deliver them there. And the same with all of these others as well. And these two, these all recycle in the very same way. So you'll see, even though this one is filling up this provider chest, it's only taking from this one because you can see the little green light on there and then the red one over there. Very, very handy for recycling without doing the whole infinite loop thing of, you know, this one requesting and then the bots transferring from the chest right next door. That's just kind of a silly way to do it. So this is a much easier way with circuit or it's not circuits, it is the logistics network. It's where you connect it here and then enable the condition based on what is in the whole, orange logistics zone of what's connected there. Alrighty. Wow, and it is getting very dark in my room here. I can't see a thing, except for the screen, which is bright with Factorio-ness. Alright, how are we doing with this? We have more. We have 32. That's not bad. I'd like to get some chests, though. Let's get 50 chests. And now I can auto-trash this stuff, knowing that happily and safely it will go into storage and shall be recycled forevermore. So good. Really good. Now the yellow inserters, we don't have a recycling system for those, but you can add that. You can add it instead of this power pole here. You can put them there. I still use yellow inserters, and I guess we could do the same thing, I suppose, if we really wanted to. Yeah, why not? We could set it up. Ooh, rain is happening. Woohoo. Can hear it rain down. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have this recycle these inserters and say we'll have the same kind of conditions. The one feeding from there is going to have that condition, and this one for the requester chest, but instead of belt things, we're going to choose inserters. Alright, now we're having a massive bit of rain happening. So this is going to be the very same thing, and it's a really, really good way to recycle things. Blue inserters I am not going to bother recycling because I use blue inserters all the time for regular operations, so I don't mind if there's a bunch in storage because we will never run out of blue inserters. Alright, character logistics slots are done. So I think, what should we do? Man, that rain is close. I might have to... I'm thinking about stopping this video so it doesn't get corrupted if my computer shuts down. All right, let's get this. And I think due to rain, I'm going to end this video here. And we're going to just, I think I'll let the game run a bit and see if we can get some more of those stack inserters. Oh my god, there's hail like bouncing up on the ground, I can see. All right, anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.